Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing some boots. Kinda. It's gonna be like armor boots. I don't know if it's still called boots. Anyways, I'm just gonna start drawing them. I'm gonna draw two because you have 2 feet. But I don't know if I'll finish both of them. It depends on how long one of them takes. But we're going to obviously start with a sketch. Just get the basic shapes down. There we go, there's that. Might need to change that a little bit, but it's fine at the moment. And for this, we'll go ahead and put a ball for the foot at the moment. And then it'll go like this from the top of the foot, reach down to the middle, but then make it 3D. That's a foot. What a wonderful foot. We're gonna move on to this one and try to make this one better. Let's go ahead and start with the foot, actually. Even though I drew that, we'll just pretend that's not there. Alright, there's this part of the foot. There we go, there's that. And go like that. There we go. Connect that like this. And then bring it up. But don't make it... There we go. Alright, yeah, I guess we're gonna turn this into boots. How? I have no idea, man. But we're just gonna use this. I could make a more detailed sketch, but why would I do that? Now, why the hell would I make it easier on myself when I could just not? Because I have no idea how to draw feet. I've been drawing so many hands, I need to practice drawing other things. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start with the foot. And we're gonna go ahead and give it some plating. We'll do kind of like how we did part of the helmet we drew yesterday. Right here. There we go. And then some more plates. Ka-chow. Then another plate that will start to go back up. Alright. That's not perfect, but that's fine, I guess, because that's not actually how I meant to do that plate, but you know, it doesn't matter. Alright. Now we'll try to do this one how I actually meant to do the other one, which is bring it up like that, bring it down in the middle. Bring it up and bring it down in the middle. Because that makes something more interesting. Alright, that's a weirdly shaped foot, but we can work with that probably. Alright, and there's the connection to the heel. Is that the heel? What's the heel? Yeah, that's the heel. Kind of looks like a mess, but I mean, it doesn't look terrible, right? Now for the armor parts on this, we can, well, bring that in a little bit. Go like this a little bit. Go like that. To have it, it's kind of protrude, I think that's the right word, I don't remember. I'm not an English person, major. God, I'm so good at this language, the only language I speak. Alright, just trying to add some, like, detail to it, make it look all nice and stuff. You know, add, like, detail. Oh, look at how wonderfully nice this looks. That was probably a little too far up, but you know, that's fine. We'll connect that again. Just do a little thing right here and then kind of add like a big old shield-like plating. Like shield type shaped kind of. Alright. And then yeah, let's go where the middle would be. And then that's like kind of the side. Try to show the side a little bit. Add some more detail to it. Okay, I messed that up a little bit, but you know, that's fine. Could like try to add some like special details or something in there. I don't know. We can add the little pumpkin that I constantly draw on like metal things. I feel like that's a little too thick. We're gonna keep that for now and move on to the other leg. I think we're gonna do this one like completely differently. Maybe not completely differently, but we're gonna do this one differently because I can. I don't know what to do with my hands when I'm talking, especially when I start the videos. I just like move my hands randomly and like I always feel weird moving my hands. Alright, this is definitely going to look a little off on the foot, I think, but you know, we're going to try our best. Alright. We're going to add like multiple plates right here, so there's going to be another one that's like right here. That's going to be doing the same thing. Gonna be another little screw right there, or bolt, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't actually know. We're just gonna add them because I've seen them in armor, so we're adding them. Should have been a bigger gap between those, but that's fine. We need to add a little shape here to represent the gap, or not the gap, the bit that comes from the ankle. Not the bit that comes from the ankle, the bit that comes from the foot, because it's going to be going over the ankle this time for foot protection. Yep, that makes sense. That makes enough sense to me. So we'll go ahead and add that line all the way up. Go ahead and do this. Yeah, this makes enough sense to me. That's a good looking shape, right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do different types of armor, different types of leggings, or legs, or boots, or greaves, or whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember. Because I know this part right here, the part that, this is your shin, right? Yeah, probably. The part that covers your shin is called greaves, but I don't know if it's still called a greave. If it's like counting your foot. I don't know. I'm not a footologist or a armor footologist. Alright. Keep bending that the wrong way. Try and get it to like overlap right there, but that's again a little too small, I think. I did actually forget that this part is also there, so can't forget that part, otherwise it will look entirely wrong. Alright, this part on that side's looking a little fucky-wucky, but we'll pretend like it's completely fine and totally normal. Totally cool, normal, and completely fine. Then what are we gonna do? This would be like where the knee is, right? So like, there we go. Ka-chow. Add a little knee plate, you know? Little knee plate. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Add little rivets for the knee plate, but like we still gotta like outline the rest of the knee. Add a little shape here, you know, because like whoops. that was not meant to connect to that line. Because, like, it's a knee shape. It's gotta be independent. Right. I don't really like that one. I feel like I still need to build off of it more to continue the shape to make it look better. But, like, I also feel like if I continue it, I'm gonna make it look worse. Well, that was a big whoopsies. We're gonna stop where we're ahead. We're gonna erase the entire thing on both of them and then try to add more detail with a smaller pencil. That's the goal, at least. Are we gonna achieve that? I don't know. The main goal is just don't make it look worse. But, you know, we're gonna do our best. And we're gonna skip straight to Mr. Orange here. Skip Mr. Lime, because Mr. Orange is smaller. We're gonna lay down right away. And we're gonna start drawing. Alright, the perspective of this stuff's a little off, but you know, it's fine, I think. I don't think it's that bad. There we go, there's that. There we go. There's that side, which, yes, I know the perspective. What the hell are you doing? But just chill. Just chill. Just pretend like it looks good. Alright, now we need to get this part of the plate in. There we go. There we go. There it is. Now time for this part. What are we doing? I don't know. I just hit my door. But we're gonna pretend like I didn't. Right, that's not exactly what I meant to do there, but you know, whatever works. Whatever gets it looking like it should be looking that way. There we go. And there we go. That's uneven. That's fine. That's good enough. It's not, you know, perfectly even or anything, but you know, I think it's good enough. We'll go like this, and we'll have it actually wrap around the edges. There we go. We'll do like a little design on this, I think. Little swirlies. And then like do this and swirl it in that one, and then do this and swirl it in that one, basically. Like kind of like swirl it in the swirly gaps. I don't know. What a beautiful design. Alright, we're gonna try to make this. How do we make this look more rounded? I don't know. Alright, so let's try and then we'll add the little pumpkin thing right here. Yeah, we're pretending like that's all real nice and wonderfully even and good. What a beautiful leg. It's beautiful and definitely even on every single area. Get out of here. Now time to draw this one. Which I did actually intentionally make this one very pointy like that. Some armor shoes do look like that. I don't think it necessarily looks the best, but I kind of wanted to do that. And I don't regret it. I think it looks okay. It's not like amazing or anything, but I think it looks alright. Looks a little like it's wrong, but that's kind of because it is a little wrong, but it's not the worst thing I've drawn, so I think it looks still pretty good, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and do some shit like that. Do some shit like that. There we go, there we go, there we go. Add some little plates here, which I actually kind of like these plates. Mainly just because I like plates. I think they look good. That's what in like every set of armor, anything that I draw, everything is always plates all the time. Because I think they look cool, so I'm gonna add them to everything. Ka-chow, 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 and ka-chow. Alright, my hand kind of hurts. I'm kind of squeezing this pencil really hard for some reason. Alright, now go like that. Get to the top of this. Go like that. Go like that and that. There we go. Do that and this. It might hurt my hand hurts again. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get them lines a little more prominent. I don't know. Coolio. Looks a little bare right there. Yep, that didn't make it any better. Alright, there's my two boot greaves, feet, boot things. Yeah. I don't think it's as good as the gloves or the helmet. Those are my, like, third time ever drawing shoes. Bye. Bye-bye.